So I'm a journalist here.
Are
And
you?
that's how he knows.
Oh.
Not a good one. Not a good one. A really, really
Yeah,
bad one.
Oh, yeah. She posts a lot of good pictures of the Washington, D.C. A lot of information that she posts. And it's just good to see, like it all.
A lot of stuff has happened here in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff has happened.
It's good to know a good journalist, because there's some of
Well-
the journalists
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider myself really good, but I'm here. Hey guys, hey, good morning. So I'm standing here with two very fine gentlemen. They don't care to be on, my live, but we're gonna stand here and kind of talk to them. You can see that they're bringing in some of the veterans now. They've got 2 hours here, and they're just, going to go off on their own. This is the Lincoln. Let me show you real quick. We got the Lincoln Memorial, and we've got, I'll go this way, the Korean Memorial right down there. So that's what they're going to be visiting. They came in from the Vietnam Memorial. So I'm going to come over here. I'm not going to show their faces, but we'll take a walk around and kind of just peek and stuff like that. But we'll see, we'll talk to Larry for a second. So tell us about yourself. Tell us about your experience.
Okay, well, I got drafted back in 1968 after I got out of
That's
college.
the year I was born.
And ended up going through basic training at Fort Lewis, and then advanced infantry training at Fort Lewis. And then from there, I went over to Korea and spent 14 months in Korea on the DMZ. I was in a recon platoon at first, where we was called the Battalion Strike Force. So if any of the companies in the battalion needed backup, we were the ones they called on the DMZ.
14 months, huh?
And then I did that for, I'd say, about 6 months. And then I got sent to typing school and become a clerk in S3. So I did training schedules for the battalion, for all the companies for the battalion.
So how long did you serve total? Were you?
I served a total of 18 months.
A total of
I got
18
an early out because I extended in Korea for an extra month.
Okay.
So that's where it would have been 13 months, but I did 14 to get an early out. So that's kind of my military experience.
Well, we thank you for that.
I'm glad I had the opportunity to serve. It's a great country, and
It's an amazing country. It's an
and
amazing
just
country.
glad I did my part, I guess. We're going over from here. We're going to go over to the Vietnam Wall. I've got a classmate.
Oh, so you haven't been there yet?
No,
Oh,
I've got
okay.
a classmate of mine that's on the wall. So I've been there before. I want to find his name again.
Oh.
And then there's another gentleman that drove the school bus when I was going to high school. That his name was on there too. So I got two names I'd like to look up.
Oh, how amazing is that, huh?
Yeah. So it's kind of an experience just to be able to get to come here and visit all these sites and memorials. And just learn a little bit about our history and stuff.
It's a beautiful place, isn't it? It's a beautiful place here, actually, now that they've...
I guess, I'd like to thank you for what you do.
Oh, thank you.
It's always good to watch your posts and watch your little videos.
Thank you very much. It's been an incredible journey here, and it's funny because I don't talk a lot about my story. But I come from a military family. My sister was actually almost killed over a Desert Storm.
Oh, geez.
But I was always afraid of DC. I mean, I was born and raised in the Annapolis area, and always afraid of DC because of what the news told you. You're always seeing all these terrible things, and I could count on one hand how many times I came here. And when, all the stuff started happening in 2020, I just knew I had to be here. I knew I had to be here, especially when I came in and saw, Inauguration Day, and the military just was everywhere here.
Yeah.
But going back from that, I came in here on the 4th of July, 2020, when this place was empty. It was empty, but they still had like this big 4th of July thing. And I went over to 17th Street, right next to the White House, and I sat on the steps over there by the, what the heck is this? City Hall building. And I said, you know what? I am going to do what I can for this country. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know this place, but I'm going to do it. And here I am. And here I am.
Now you come here almost every day.
Yeah, I mean, it's right. I mean, I've slowed down a little bit because there's not as much going on as it was the first like year I was here, year and a half. It was crazy stuff. You know, but I think that we're edging on to, you know, finding out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Finding out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We're creeping up to that time.
Yeah.
You know, I really believe that. So, you know, we've got a great military. I've seen them in action here. Boy, have I seen our military in action here. You know, it's a different kind of scene.
Yeah. Well, I guess, you know, we got to think of our future and the kids' future and stuff too.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely. And, you know, let me tell you, I mean, you've probably seen that I've had my fair share of crap along the way. People that come at me, people want, you know, to see harm done to me, my family. And, you know, I don't really think that they understand that, you know, this country's future really was in a bad place. It was in a very, very bad place in many ways, in many, many ways. But not just our country, but globally.
Yeah.
This is a global thing. And I kind of wish that people would really just, there's a lot of people that know, but there's a lot of people that just, you know, it's like, well, it doesn't affect me. It's not knocking on my front door, or, you know, let somebody else handle it. And it's like, you're exactly right. It's going to affect every single one of us if we all don't stand up to it and do something.
Right, yeah.
So I will be here. I don't know how long, but I will be here. I will be continuing to come here.
Okay.
I am so glad to have met you today.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about your story?
I think I'll decline.
Okay, that's okay.
I was in Korea back in 1951 to
Okay.
1953.
Okay.
And the most, I mean, I was in Busan, so it wasn't in the actual war. And I was a baker there. So I baked bread, cookies, cake, and
I love you.
everything for the headquarters company there.
Excellent.
Okay. And enjoyed every bit of it.
Oh,
enjoyed
well, we
baking.
thank you for that service.
Went through Baker School in Camp Chaffee, Arkansas.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very
I-
cool.
I really did.
Well,
Really enjoyed it.
I'm glad for that. I thank you for that service too. I don't think that, you know, every service deserves to be recognized because, I mean, you know, there's many that just won't do anything.
Yeah.
They don't respect the country. They don't respect our Constitution,
That's a big thing.
anything.
Yes.
And it's almost as if it's a dying breed. You know what I mean? And so I have so much respect for our veterans and what they've given.
I know. I have a friend that is on the Korean board, and I'm trying to look up his, see where it's at.
Aw. You know, they just totally redid this.
I heard that, yeah. They put names on there.
Yeah, they dug this whole memorial up. Like, I mean, there were like busted water pipes, and they redid the entire memorial, and it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful now. It didn't look so great. So I'm glad that, you know, you're here when you are, to be able to see it look like this and show the respect to the gentlemen that they deserve. You know, it's beautiful over there, and I hope you enjoy it all.
We are enjoying it.
Excellent. I hope you enjoy the whole city.
Oh, it's been interesting.
It is very,
very good.
And when are you leaving?
We leave tomorrow.
Okay.
another thing too is, like I was drafted during the Vietnam era. So my dad was in the Navy in World War II.
Oh gosh.
He served the invasion of Sicily and then the invasion of Normandy.
Wow.
And he was on one ship that was sunk in the Mediterranean in the invasion of Sicily.
So he lost his life?
No.
Oh, okay. Glad to
In
hear
fact,
that.
he went on because Normandy was after Sicily.
Okay, I have still myself have a lot to learn. Let me tell you.
And then my grandfather, he was in World War One. I have his dog dates
Oh wow.
for that. And then my great grandfather was in the Civil War.
Oh my
the war
goodness. So
between
you
the
have
states.
it all the way.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So,
I bet you have some amazing stories to tell.
so I wish I knew them all.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing, like, my dad was in the service. Unfortunately, he's passed. My sister was in Desert Storm. She got hit by a landmine. And it took them 5 days to get her to Germany to get, like, real medical help. And, they actually brought them in through a back door of a gymnasium over at Walter Reed. She spent many, 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 many months at Walter Reed. And she felt very, it was disgraceful in her eyes of how they were treated, how the soldiers were treated. And, she has severe PTSD, severe. She doesn't, she was never the same. And we saw her, decline over the years. And we don't have a lot of contact now because of that. And she like lives in this very, very small bubble. And I'll tell you, like, it's been probably about 15 years or so ago where she was reached out to do a documentary thing on it. And she refused. And she told me at that point, she said, I will never do it. She said, Colin Powell was a traitor. And she said, yes, what she said. And she said, I know secrets about our government that would literally blow the lid off of things. She said, but I took an oath to my country and I will never talk about that. And she did. That's all she would ever say. She said she knew terrible secrets.
When the truth comes out, there'll be a lot of things that we thought were good that are not.
Right. Yeah, she was in a medical company doing communications. And they were in a Jeep. Yeah. And the nurse in the front seat and the doctor in the back seat were literally blown up all over my sister.
Oh, geez.
I mean, they were literally blown up inside of that vehicle.
Yeah, that'd be horrific.
And she's never been the same. And I wish she knew what I was doing. I wish she knew that the truth was coming out. I wish she knew that Colin Powell had a wrinkled flag on his coffin. Did you know that? Did you know that? Go back and look.
Yeah.
He had a wrinkled flag, and you know what that means. So did John McCain. So did what's his name? Dole.
Dole? Okay. Yeah. I'll tell you what that means.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. But, the truth is the truth. And I'm all about, I'm the person that's like, I want the truth. I don't care. Yeah. You give me the truth and you let me figure out what to do with it. Yeah. Don't keep it from me. Don't keep it from the world. And, so I think, that soon I'm going to reach out to her and try to talk with her and let her know a lot of things, because I think that she needs that piece. I'm not sure she's ready for that, and I'm not sure I have enough real proof to present to her to do that.
I want to shout out to my brother Kenny too. He watches me.
Hi, Kenny. Thank you for watching me. Is he also service? No? That's okay. We still love you, Kenny. We still love you. Well, gentlemen, I don't want to take up all your time here today. Give me a hug. So nice to meet you. Keep your eye on the sky. You'll see some nice, I've seen 2 helicopters already this morning.
I've seen one fly over really quick over FDR.
Yeah, they're quick. Did it look like Marine One, the green and white?
No, it was colored. It was like red and blue or something, like red and white. I don't
Oh,
know.
if it was red and it had a white like cross on it, that is the medical
Okay.
helicopter.
It was moving
Yeah,
pretty
that
quickly.
they normally do.
Yeah.
They normally do. I didn't see that one. I did see the other two, but you know, there was a time when these skies were just flooded.
Yeah.
I mean, the first year I was here, well, not the first year, but a few months into it is when it started, and it was nonstop for months. I would go right over here by the water.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Watch
watch them.
Watch your Marine One coming in. I
Mhm.
watch that.
Mhm. Well, you guys have a great day, okay?
Okay, thank
Enjoy
you.
yourselves,
Okay.
okay?
I just want to say that I was the only one in the service. There were 7 of us,
Okay.
my brothers,
7 brothers?
including me.
Wow.
5 of us were in the service.
Oh,
Of the
are they
7.
living? Are they living?
They've all passed away except one.
Well, you thank him for his service for me, and I
Thank
thank
you.
the others
I
that
think
are
I will see
looking
it.
down on you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You thank him for your service, okay?
It was emotional yesterday. Where did we go? Where all the World War II?
World War II memorials right over here. Yeah.
And as we were coming in, there was like a bunch of students. They were in uniform, and they were all clapping and thanking us for service.
I love that. I absolutely love that. You know, we need to get our kids on board. We failed our children in many ways, and we need to get our kids on board. And, you know, they've been indoctrinated to hate our country and to hate the military. They think our military is bad, and they've gone in and they've done this. It's like they went in and they did what they were asked to do, you know, regardless.
So, and I would assume that if they're in uniform, it's probably a private school or some, you know, not a public school.
I wouldn't have my kid in public school if you paid me.
Well, I mean, back home, I think our public schools are fine.
Good.
But, you know, I think we got good.
Back
Back
in our
home.
area where
Yeah.
we live, yes, I think we're still okay.
Okay, good. Very good.
But
Because I'm telling you, they're
Bad
just,
stuff is happening on TV. I mean, things right here.
Yeah.
that's very true.
Always said that reading and writing and arithmetic is okay, but I think there should be reading, writing, and religion taught in school.
And
They
respect
gotta
of our
know what's
country.
right from wrong,
Yes.
things like that.
Respect for our country, respect for our service
Right.
members. You know, let's learn about the things that we need to learn about. You know, educate our kids in the right things. And so much has, you know, been changed in the education system. As far as I'm concerned, I look and I'm just like, whoa, you know, I mean, what's happened here? But, you know, I would never have my girl in public school. There's just no way. No way.
Well, I suppose we should probably.
Go have a great time.
Okay.
I'm so glad I got to hug you one more time. Bye,
Appreciate
honey. Have a great day, okay?
Appreciate what you do.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, how amazing was that, guys? I wish I could have like shown you, but you know, and I'm glad that I wasn't live when I because actually I wasn't sure where they were going to park, you know, because of their itinerary. They parked way over there. But let's go down and take a look while we're here at the memorial. So when I saw them coming off the bus, I was standing down here, waiting for them. I've been here for a while, waiting for them, make sure I caught them. Well, let's go down here and take a look, because it looks amazing. Wow. And I haven't been here for a while, huh? That was cool. That, let me tell you. You know, I've had some moments here, but that was definitely at the top. The singing voice of an angel. Oh, what a compliment.
If you've ever been a tour guide, there's a secret fraternity.
Okay, so I see they have a few of them down here as well. done. Oh, man. Wow, the last time I saw this, it was all fenced in. It was still torn up. It was, look at this. Oh, man, huh? This stuff gets me in the feels. Look at these gentlemen. Thank you so much for your service, sir. Thank you. Freedom is not free. Wow, look at this. Oh, the duckies. One of the gentlemen from the honor flight. Another. Oh, wow, huh? Ugh. Ugh, huh? Wow. Thank you for your service, sir. Wow. Goes all the way around. Hello there. Enjoy yourself. Amazing. A lot of them around here. I'll show you where we are. So there's the giant penis. Walk up here, I guess, huh? I smell right. Wow. That was so cool. You hear that? They're back. Flip flop, flip flop. I couldn't be here yesterday. They had their group picture taken over by the World War II Memorial. You'll be able to see that in a second. Some stuff going on over here. Let's take a peek. Look, you can even see the beast of the wall from here on the Capitol. We're going to make a trip out of this one day, okay? Because I really want to go in there and spend some time, but you can see. See Lincoln in the air. Screenshot of that later. Absolutely. Oops. All right, I'm gonna go scoot around and look at things. We're gonna come back here and do like a whole thing on this, but it can't be today because I gotta go. I want to go and check out still what's going on around. I didn't see anything pretty quiet over by the Capitol, but I came directly here early so I could wait in case they got here early. So I'm going to shut down and we'll go check out, what's going on at the White House. And that's about that, guys. So I love you all. What a great time that was. See ya.